I have a question though. Question is why? Now I understand the need to fill a gap. I understand that CentOS left a big gap and having a new distribution to fill it was sorely needed. But why did you personally choose to do it? Because you've already given the world CentOS. You could have sat back and left it to someone else, but you decided to roll up your sleeves and start all over again. What was your motivation?
Oh my goodness. It's a great question. There's a lot of kind of personal background kind of associated with it. So when we did CentOS, I think we did a lot of things right. We nailed a bunch of things. Though I think there were some things that we didn't get quite so right. And personally, I always love kind of working in the operating system. I've been interested in Linux and interested in distributions of Linux since the mid 90s. And that was always kind of my goal in terms of where I was going and what I was doing and how to get there. And so I always had a passion to this. Before doing CentOS, I created Chaos Linux, which is a community RPM-based distribution of Linux. And that kind of kicked out or spawned CentOS. But as I said, there were some things we did right and some things I think we could have done better. And I had a lot of experience that I felt would be really useful for this. But most importantly, I really wanted to get back into the distribution. I really wanted to build this again and take all of the things that I did right, do that again, and take all the things that I did wrong and try to fix them. And so you could say there was a little bit of a chip on my shoulder as well with the announcement that something that I created was then end of lifed. And I'm saying it was end of life, even though that's arguable because it changed life. It metamorphosized, in a matter of speaking. It's no longer what we set out to do. And what we set out to do was to solve some critical problems and critical needs that a lot of people in the world and in the community had. And it's no longer doing that. And so I got to say, between us and the 50 billion people that are watching this, there was a little bit of a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to come back and bring it back to what it was always meant to be and fix that.
Someone